Hello! Today we are going to do a little leg Tabata. So we'll do 3 different exercises, hitting 3 different parts of our legs. 20 seconds, 10-second rest, 8 times for each of the 3 exercises. So the first one we're going to do is a sumo squat or a plie squat. So you're going to take your legs comfortably wide, but turn out from the hips, not from the feet. My feet are actually turned out, but the turnout comes from your hip socket. Here we go. So when you go down, knees stay out over your toes. Head, shoulders, hips in a nice straight line. You fit a broomstick straight against my back here. Belly button up and into your spine. And lift through those inner thighs to stand up. You want your feet even, heels and the ball mounts of your feet, but you could be able to pick your big toe up and just think about that wrapping in your inner thigh as you come up. Don't forget that your belly is nice and tight, either belly button up and into your spine or belly tucked under your rib cage. Chest open, shoulders down and in on your spine, shoulder blades down and in on your spine. And we're exhaling as we come up out of that squat. Squeeze and exhale to lift out of it. My knees are going out over my feet. I know it's kind of hard to see in this angle here, sorry. But my knees stay right over my ankles. Don't push over my toes. Don't stay pointed in when my hips are out. It's a fun one today, right? So as I record this, it is super humid today. It's not terribly hot, like 86 I think. It's just thick air. Haha, I saw the timer said 1 second. I almost stopped. But you all can't see that. I gotta keep going through the buzzer. That's what I get for being able to cheat and see it, right? So as I record this, this is for June all-in exercise every day. Trying to make some easy, no excuse workouts for everybody. Minimal equipment, minimal space needed, and short. This takes 12 minutes. And I always say it's better, 12 minutes is better than no minutes. And being that this is just legs, you could easily add another workout onto it if you've got more time. Warm up with a run, bike ride, incorporate a little more if you don't want to just do 2 videos. However, creating that habit, anyone can find 12 minutes in a day, right? Super easy. Maybe not super easy every day, but easy enough that we can do it every day. And creating that habit gets us to where we want to get that workout in. We like the results we're seeing. We're excited about where our body is going, health-wise, fitness-wise, size-wise, strength-wise, something in there. This is our last 20 seconds of this one. Just think inner thighs are still wrapping up and in to bring you up. Belly button is still up and into your spine. Exhaling to come up. Nice job. I am actually going to grab a drink of water. Okay, we did some inner thigh. Now we're going to do some outer thigh. So you're going to take your leg, cross it behind you, and just lift. You can softly bend here, not a full out lunge. In my leg, I'm going to turn sideways, maybe you can see a little better. It's mostly straight, but but I do have a natural bend to my knee. And I'm only lifting this leg as high as I can without throwing my hips off. So keeping your hands on your hips and not on your waist is good so that you can really see. And it's this saddlebag on the outside of your thighs that's working out. Just soft bend here. Doesn't have to be a full lunge. Belly is tucked under your ribs. And this one, the more you bend, the more you're into that lunge, the more you're gonna get that heart rate going, the more muscles you get working. But again, this lift is the important part here. So I'll really do a good just lift of the soft bend. It's more like a rebound bend than anything else. Second side again, and now we're exhaling as we lift that leg. Remember, we're keeping those hip bones straight. Woo. Find something to focus on so you don't fall over. Awesome, we're gonna go back to the first side, and this time I'm gonna put in more of like an actual lunge. And my back leg is crossing as far back as it is crossing across. Let's see, you see my feet here? So I'm crossing as much as I'm going back, and my feet are pretty much ending up in line with each other. Don't cross so much your hips open, and don't go so far back that your feet are still open. Those hip bones are still pointing forward. So now I'm pushing up the back side of my back leg as I come up out of that lunge. So I start exhaling here, and I continue to exhale as I lift that leg. Awesome. We're going to do each side one more time, and then we just have one last exercise for today. Remember, we're not throwing those hips out of whack. Either a soft rebound bend or a nice lunge. Saddlebag, the outer thigh is lifting. Exhale as you come up. That belly button is up and into your spine, so you're staying nice and upright. Last 20 seconds of this one. Awesome job. Last one we're going to do today, we're going to do squats, but we're going to focus on hips and glutes. So the thrusting motion of it all.
Activity completed.
So stand with your feet hip distance, maybe a little wider, comfortable. Ideally, we're just hip distance apart and our toes are straight forward. Some people need to naturally turn it out a little bit, take it a little wider. I definitely take mine a little wider than hip distance apart, but that's okay. Whatever is feeling natural for you. Now we're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair. And when you come up, dig through those heels. Use those hamstring, glute muscles. Come up to totally straight through your hip flexors. You should kind of feel like you're like pushing your butt forward when you come up. So again, my weight's on my heels and the ball mounts on my feet, but you should be able to pick up your big toes. Belly is tucked under your ribs or belly button up and into your spine. So that your back is staying nice and straight as you go down. The first thing that moves is not your knees. The first thing that moves is your hips. Drop that butt back and down behind you like you're searching for a bench. Knees should stay right over your Ankles, don't let them come forward over your toes, don't let them come in towards each other. Little Pee Wee Herman of the knees. Keep them nice and stable. If you need to actually pull a bench up, a chair up behind you, and sit on that, go for it. You'll notice I keep my hands in front of me a lot. It reminds me to tighten that core. If your weight is in your heels, you should feel like you're falling backwards, except your abs are holding you upright. So if you're doing a squat and you lose your balance and you start going backwards, that tells us the weight's in the back of your legs, which is good, that's where we want it. If you're squatting and you feel like you're gonna fall forwards, shift back to your heels. We are exhaling as we come up out of these squats. And when you get to the very top, give your butt a little squeeze. In dance, they used to tell us to crack a walnut in our cheeks. That helps to make sure that you're straight through your hip flexors and that you've fully risen and engaged that posterior kinetic chain. We are doing good. Awesome, those feet are just hip distance, maybe a little wider apart. Knees are over our ankles. Big toes can be up. Abs are engaged. Chest is open. Shoulder blades are down and in on your spine. And you're exhaling every time you come up, ideally. As I stand here and talk, I'm totally not breathing that way. We should. Awesome, make sure you're breathing. Give you enough things to think about, right? Straight through the hip flexors, dig through your heels, big toes up, knees over ankles. Belly tucked under your rib cage, or belly button up and into your spine, however you're thinking about that. These last couple, you can tell, are starting to wind me a little bit. It's all good though. Good, good. We're going to do one more of this one, and then we are done with our whole 12 minutes body here. Remember, straight through the hip flexors, give those glutes a little squeeze at the top. Hips, go back and down first. Knees bend secondary, abs tight, chest lifted. Awesome job today. I will see you next time. And as always, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. Have a great day.